Hey there, and welcome back to another 1.13 Minecraft episode. This is Belmathuin. Now today, we're going to do something a little different. I spent a couple hours, because I'm not good at this interior decorating stuff. Most of the time I build the outside of the structures, and then another outside of a structure, and then another outside. And never get around to doing the interior, so I played around with it a bit today. And I'm really liking how this is turning out. Let's see. We got all the project boxes out. But I went with a large bed because the little beds just don't fit a room this big. They look really inadequate for that size room. But this does still work. The carpet over top of it right there. There we go. And we got a little bit of the window still shining through. We're finally using some quartz in a build, which is nice. Quartz is such a beautiful block. I really wish stairs and slabs would come to the concrete. I mean, concrete is something that you form. And it should mean you can make it any shape you want, right? Like maybe that'll be part of the stone cutter update? I don't know. It didn't work in the snapshot. But it would be amazing. All sorts of colors and stuff. So next to the bed, I just plastered in, little end tables and bookshelves and some paintings. A couple of flower pots. I'm not sure. I went with the dark prismarine slabs and stairs for kind of an accent color. Because it's kind of got the greenish hue. It's kind of still an earth tone, almost like a pine needle green. And it mixes fairly well with the oak, which is also... I did both of those colors more or less just so they'd stand out against the background. I mean, I could have done quartz for everything in this room, but everybody does that. And I wanted to try to challenge myself a little bit, because it's easy to make something look good if you use quartz. Like this bookshelf, for example. It's harder when you get away from the quartz. But this is just a little shelving area using metal trapdoors. And a bunch of paintings. Now, I didn't know this beforehand, but paintings will actually go behind flower pots, which is super convenient. I had to fly out to the... Let's see, what way is it? That way. There's an island that we passed while we were looking for sand way back in the beginning episodes, and it's a flower biome, or like a flower forest on a little island, and we really got to go over there and kind of make a automatic dye maker or something over there. I threw in some vines because I kind of liked them. I definitely need to go get some strings so that they don't grow farther than I intended them to. I threw a dragon head up here because why not? It's one of the most awesome blocks in the game. Looks wise anyway. Another little shelf, just kind of framed in with the stairs. My attempt at a little tree. I guess in hindsight, yeah, I put everything away in the project boxes. In hindsight, I probably should have done like a dirt block with some trapdoors around it here, so that it would look like a potted tree. I may come back and do that. And then just to fill this space a little bit, I should probably put a couple more shelves, but just a couple shelves with some flower pots on them. This is my attempt at a reading chair. Sit down here, nice and comfy like. Got the light from the window coming in, read a good book off the bookshelves. Got a little place to set your drinks. And this is actually a fully operational enchanting table. You can get up to level 30 enchants on this. I didn't know. Well, I never really messed around with paintings because, like I said, I don't really do the interiors, but I'm trying. I didn't know that paintings can cover up the bookshelves and not affect the enchanting level. That's pretty freaking cool to know. So now instead of just having a wall of the same block, I was able to break it up a little bit into kind of an S pattern. Or no, that's a Z pattern. Yeah, I'm smart. I got a chest to throw some lapis lazuli, some unenchanted tools, some books, and maybe like right there we'll have like a wall of anvils. I just didn't get around to making them. Got another little reading chair here. I should probably take those 6 blocks and make like a table to set your book down on. And of course, you need a little bar up in your bedroom. Who doesn't want that? I saw a green design episode, and he pointed out a real obvious point now that I see it, but I didn't see it before I saw his video, so I guess not so obvious. But the sea pickles do look kind of like green cups with the dark inside. Kind of makes them look like they're hollow inside. And this one's my own. The dead coral variants, the fans, they kind of look like paper plates. So that's kind of what I'm using them as. Either paper plates or china plates, whatever you want to call them. Almost like you could almost go with, they look like a food wrapper. You know, something that a dive bar would shove at you with some french fries and a burger stuffed in it. And this might take the rest of the episode. Built a bird cage. I still want to put a couple of layers in there, but first I want to get the birds in there. I'm going to put some perches for them to get on with some end rods. But first, we got to get some. And unfortunately, there's not very many nearby. Alright, we're full on food. I think the overall effect of this room is turning out pretty good. It's definitely a big step up from that. It looks nice and all, but it also looks like an empty attic. This actually starts to look lived in. Like there's different parts of the room that have different purpose, and I'm really enjoying that fact. So get a couple of birds in there. I'm kind of thinking about maybe doing a couple of dog beds to fill this area right here. I'm not sure. Yeah, possibly, and we'll have to get some of those while we're out too. But I guess I'm going to clean up this mess. Actually, I should probably empty some of this out into it first. I'll leave it up here for now. I want to go east, because everything west, south, and north of spawn, I kind of want to save for 1.14 or beyond. Is this? I think this, yeah, here's the little flower forest, where I was able to get some of the some of the tulips and whatnot. Alright, now let me get myself headed in the right direction again. There we go. So anyway, how's everybody doing on this fine Saturday morning? Well, it's Saturday as of this recording anyway. I'm doing great. Got my cat sleeping on my chest. Kind of leaned back in my chair with a blanket bunched up on my lap. Got my coffee. My old lady's relaxing and reading. So, not too much to complain about today. And, you know, today's day and age, not having anything to complain about, that's a big step up. It's good. It would be freaking amazing to run into a woodland mansion. Although the likelihood of that happening, not super high. I've always wanted to remodel one of those. Kind of take it over and remodel it. Load up, Chunks. Well, I finally made it out here. I went through almost almost 2 stacks of rockets between losing myself and then finding myself back on the right path. And this here jungle, it kind of goes back and around, but I want to build a portal like right here. Actually, just a standard size one. Pulled out my toolbox. In fact, I pulled the bed out of it. Let's keep the bed on us for right now. And let's go with a little bit of that. That's 3. Let me do it. Alright, so that should be good. Let's do a little F3. Write down the coordinates real quick because that's always helpful. So I'm going to have to go up on the nether roof and punch some more holes, blow myself up a few more times to make that happen. But for starters, I think what we'll do, because it sounds like a whole lot more fun to me. So we're going to pack this stuff up. Oh, wait. That's my toolbox. It should have, yes, leads. Because getting parrots without leads, not super fun. So, you know, parrots are awesome as a cute little pet. I wish they had a little bit more functionality. I'm not quite sure what they could do to... Let me get rid of the F3 screen. Not quite sure what they could do to make parrots more functional, though. I mean, I guess there's no real way to... I mean, you could use them as a mob alarm. Or you could use them to freak out your friends. But that's kind of circumstantial. You'd actually have to have a creeper nearby enough to it. Although, if you built like a 1x2, a 1x1x2 high cage with a creeper in it, which would be difficult to do, and then put a parrot like on top of it, you know, somewhere in your buddy's base, you could. It would definitely make the creeper sounds without him totally being at risk of blowing up his base. I don't know, that could be fun. I'm not after you. I'm after your feathered buddies. It's always weird walking through a jungle because you won't be expecting it, but you'll start climbing like that. That must have been a sheep eating. See, there's a part of me that wants to fly, but the rest of me realizes that that's not going to help. Let's see if we can get some experience to repair our elytra a little bit. Yeah, we put a beating on our elytra. Not me down. I don't want to climb up. And there's a ton of turtles around this area so far that I found. Also, I want that portal there because there's a giant, pretty densely packed coral reef right there. And I could take full advantage of the fact that that's nowhere near our base. And I could totally demolish that. And take all the coral. And nobody would ever care. So that may be something we do as well. And I think there's also a mesa out this way. Now the sad part is there is a jungle, a very large jungle, and there also is a mesa, a pretty large mesa, very close to spawn. But they're going west, and I'd like to save those for the new snapshot, so we get the bamboo growing in it, and so that we get hopefully a village near the mesa, so we can kind of do a western town with the new villagers and the new whatchamacallit, the new buildings. Now, you guys can hear the game, but I can't, because if I turn on my monitor sounds right now, the microphone's going to pick it all up. And then you guys will have double, and yeah, it's just easier for me to play without sound. Plus, to be honest, most of the time I've always played this without sound anyway. No, let me in that way. Oh, wait, oh, that was just water. Okay, so it's been a while. I was on a server. Me and my old lady were both on a server for Impulse SV, actually, vanilla SMP, and we used to come out and try to find parrots, but it was damn near impossible on a server that had its spawn chunks in a jungle. We just couldn't find any. So we'd go way out like we are right now and build another tunnel back, which was completely huge time sink. But I seemed to have, yeah, it was always tough to spot them, even if they were there. I believe me, we put some hours into searching around spawn, see if any respawned or anything. Because as far as I understand it, they're not a static spawn. It's not like 10 spawn per jungle and that's it. We might want to grab some of these turtles while we're at it. Now once yeah. Now I seem to remember we had the best luck finding them near water. I don't know if that's just because it's clearer around these areas, or whether it's because they just spawn near water. I really should pick up that clay. But it doesn't seem to be helping us out right now. Well, hello, lag spike. I don't get very many of those anymore because, as you see, I finally upgraded. I mean, it's not the best upgrade in the world, but it's definitely better than the GTX 760, was it, that I had? That's like 3 generations difference. And oh my god, it makes such a difference. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Whoa. No. It looks like it's getting nighttime to me. Let's take a quick look. Sometimes this helped. I guess we'll carry on for a little bit. I can't see the sun. Yeah, both me and the old lady kind of miss playing on the server, but unfortunately, the server community, you know, we started a new season, and oh, well, hi there. I did not mean to hit you. I meant to hit you because my elytra needs your life force. All right, so definitely. Yeah, I know I'm a little all over the place. I'm still drinking my first cup of coffee. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. Is that it right there? I believe it is. Let's get the leads ready. Yes. Come on. You will be mine. Oh, come on. You're going to have a nice cage in the bedroom. You know what? Maybe I'll even do away with the cage and just do like parrot stands so you could fly freely. See? You liked that better? Okay. Alright, so now if the parrots would be more willing to stay on your shoulder, Like, if they just got on your shoulder, unless you hit, like, the throw key with an empty hand or something, that would be amazing. But no, they have to be very finicky. Okay, so you come here. And we went way the crap away. We need to go like that way? Yeah. You, come here. What? What do you hear? Down in the caves? I slept through the night pretty quickly. There shouldn't be anything, but I think you're trying to tell me there's a creeper. So we're gonna look for a couple more of your buddies while we're at it. And once we get out to the open water, yeah, you're definitely telling me that there's creeper or there's zombies nearby. So let's take you. Leave that way. That way. But yeah, let's chop down some trees. I have an axe out. Get a crafting table. And do you fit in a boat? I don't actually know. Do you? Hop on in. Yes. So we got him in the boat. Now I'm probably going to break here for a little bit and go looking for a couple of other ones. I'm going to bring this guy. Let's see if I can even find. I should be able to find it. Should be like right over that way. Then I'll run back through the forest and look for a couple of more. I'd like one of each. That'd be nice. Yeah, is that it right there? Maybe? Hopefully, please. I'm going in the right direction. There's the coral reef, which, look at that. That's super densely packed. I can get a ton of coral out of that. Could definitely make use of that. There it is. So, I'm going to leave this guy here in a boat because I don't think anything's going to come kill him. But if he's in the boat, he's not flying away, wandering around. I found Toucan Sam. Come on over to my side, buddy. There you go. Now if I got him sat. There's another one too. Nice.
Yeah, they spawn near water.
Come here, come here. Ooh, and he's my favorite color too. Come here. Oh, I'm gonna say I'm gonna run out of seeds, aren't I? How am I gonna get these guys back? I just slept through the night, which means if I die, I'm in big trouble. So you... Actually, you know what? Where'd you go? Oh, you're on my shoulder. So you sit still. And then you... Okay, so you'll stay in there. Get hide and seek. Peekaboo. So now let's see. Why are you not? What the? Come on, get on my shoulders. Really? You guys can't be on my shoulders while I'm in a boat? Come here. Nope, back. Alright, we're actually not too far from where we need to be. So let's do a little... Yeah, let's do a little bit of that action. Just keep up. Y'all got wings. Get out of the water. Alright, so we'll be back. Hopefully there's more. Now a little trick that I had forgotten to mention. There you go. Turn on your subtitles. Let's see. Go into options, music, show subtitles on. And it gives you a pretty good idea, at least if there's one in the area. It's not great at helping you locate them, but it is great at letting you know to stop and look in an area. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I know you want the fishy. Oh, come on. You're going to make me chase after you, and then you're going to run. No, no. Get back over here. That probably made him scamper. Maybe not, though. He was right over here. Are you under stuff? Man, these things are such a jigsaw of blocks. Oh, he's been through here. Sure sign that a cat's been through. Bed birds. Alright, so let's get down there real quick. Keep shifting. There we go. Get off the vine. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Are you coming? Are you coming? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. You looked at... Come here, kitty, kitty. Are you stuck behind... Really? Are you stuck behind the tree? I think you are. Let me go. There we go. Maybe. You're interested. Ah. Oh, really? Well, you're not scampering too hard. Anybody watching, if you've ever tried to tame a cat, you know it's frustrating at least. Come on, you can see me through the leaves. Come here. I know you want it. Good kitty. Yes. Ooh, we got the Siamese one. Alright, we want to get you on a lead. Well, first we want to get you standing up. And we're going to take this guy back to the portal too. That's a good kitty. Come here, kitty, kitty. Yes. Oh, that's a little man. My black cat, little man. He doesn't have that much white on him, but still cute. All right, let's get this guy back too. All right, we found ourselves a temple. These things are pretty interesting. They make a good starter base if you like building in the jungle. But they're kind of interesting because they have booby traps in them. And a little bit of a puzzle to solve them. Like, if I move these... Whoa. So let's shed a little light down that hallway. Now if I move these in a way that works, let's go up here and check. It doesn't seem to have moved anything. Let's try that one. Alright, so that one definitely did a piston. No. Alright, let's take a peek. Because it doesn't seem like it's working right. In fact, alright, so that takes that one down. And that takes it down again. And then you fall down into here. Yeah, okay. And, ooh, some sapphires. We will definitely take those. Let's get rid of some stone. And you know what? We'll keep the bones in case we run across a dog. This is also a great source of mossy cobble. But, we're probably not going to worry about that. Alright, yeah, let's break that tripwire. And there's another one around here somewhere. Okay, so that's the redstone line coming from that tripwire. Down into here. Not very many arrows. And there's another one right there. Nice. We'll leave the gold for prosperity, and because we don't need it. Let's dump off some of the other junk we picked up along the way. We don't need chicken. We'll keep the feathers though. And I went after a couple turtles just to get ahead. Managed to get a pufferfish head too. I don't know if I already have one of those or not. And you can have that. Alright, just thought I'd bring you along for this. Yeah, these things are pretty cool. They're one of the more interesting vanilla Minecraft things, but you know, still not amazing. So I'm heading back to the portal with the last trip of little flappy balloons. I got super lucky. I'd given up and only found the red one, the Toucan Sam. Saw a green one halfway home, or halfway back to the portal. Tamed it up. Turn around on the tree behind me, and there's a blue one and another green one. There was like over an hour in between where I didn't find crap. And then all of a sudden, 3 right next to each other and 1 down the river. I mean, come on. I ain't complaining. That's great that I found them. Now I've got 1 of each color. But it's a long time to go searching. I don't know about you guys, but really, get out of the boat. Yeah, going searching through the forest like that really kills my eyes. All that like super green on green action. You. You. There we go. Get out of the water. You all can't swim. Holy cow. Now let's get you guys over here. No, I don't want you on my shoulder. Okay, you're sitting. You're sitting. Now you two. No, you stay sitting. Ah, hitboxes. There we go. Alright, so we got 3 cats, 3 green meanies, a light blue, dark blue, gray, what would that be, like a cockatiel? And we got 3 toucan Sams. 4 toucan Sams. Okay. And, you know, it only took, what is it, 10 minutes per sleep? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You're looking at almost 2 hours there. For you, 10 minutes. For me, 2 hours. But anyway, let me get out of that. Anyway, I think that's where we gotta end it for today, because that's long enough time for one video. In between episodes, I'm going to place the portal on the nether roof, run an ice path out to it, and bring all these guys home. So, if you liked what you saw, learned a thing or two, or have a thing or two to teach me, let me know down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. And until next episode, I hope you all have a good night.